On today's Book Spot, we'll be having a look at Jarrod L. Dodson's Dead Clowns comic. This comes to us from the good folks at Hero Fix Comics. This also comes to us from the warped mind of Jarrod L. Dodson. Not only am I going to provide the links down below for where you can purchase the Dead Clowns comics, I'm also going to provide you the link down below to the Review Lab. For those who are not familiar with the Review Lab, I would definitely say check him out. He does some really solid reviews. Also, the gentleman that runs the Review Lab would be Jarrod L. Dodson, the gentleman whose mind has created this world of dead clowns. On the front of the book, the cover itself is really nice. As you can see by the violence and blood, it's geared towards more of a mature reader versus a younger child reader. Definitely geared towards more a horror fan as well, which myself included, a big fan of horror movies. Not really a big fan of clowns, though. Truth be told, Spot's a little afraid of clowns, and perhaps movies like, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, certainly it was a big deciding factor for me for why I'm afraid of clowns, and this book definitely does not help. As great as the book is, it is, for me, it's not good for somebody who is afraid of clowns. I don't know why I'm afraid of clowns, but on the back of the book, though, it says, an original horror concept. Welcome to the world of Terrorklowns. Developed over 20 years, this fresh take on the horror clown genre will twist your mind and satisfy your malevolent needs. Featuring 4 celebrity likenesses of Nick Sin, Laurie Michaels, David Spates, and also starring Brian Vollmer of Helix. Out now, this 22-issue comic book series is what real horror fans have been waiting for. So get ready and prepare yourself, because in 2013, clowns shall inherit the earth. For more information, contacts, and merchandise, visit the official website at www.terrorklowns.com. Also, if you want to follow them, you can go to their YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/terrorklowns. You can also visit their Facebook at facebook.com/terrorklowns, and also at Twitter at terrorklowns. And some really solid artwork there as well. Let me just zoom the camera in so you guys can see it. And over on the side there as well. So, as Spot has already had a chance to read this comic, I'm not going to give you a huge amount of the story synopsis because, again, you would want to read the book. It's a lengthy enough read. It's enough to get you fully engulfed into the story. As you can see, there is quite an amount of blood and violence in it, but certainly any horror fan would definitely eat this stuff up. Eat it as much as these clowns are eating these poor people over here. But just a brief synopsis. The main character, Mitch, is reunited with his long-lost daughter. And he is there to warn everybody. Unfortunately, he's there to warn everybody of the impending army of these terror clowns that are going to be invading their small town. Of course, I don't want to say hilarity ensues. Hilarity does not ensue, but it is packed with action. And one thing I really have to commend Jarrod for doing is he really writes a good, very encompassing story. I really, after a while, got really involved in the characters, and I really had invested interest in the characters. And that's something that you can't always accomplish when writing a successful book. Of course, the backstory of which I won't reveal because you would want to read the book yourself. The backstory that he provides for the history and how the terror clowns and other evil spirits originated is a really good use of historical characters and reference points. But as for artwork, the artwork is quite nice. Reading the book, when I had a chance to read through the book, I got to say the artwork is very on par with, when I was reading, it actually kind of reminded me of the early Spawn cartoon that was on HBO, where a lot of the shading is in a stark black, along with the coloring. Especially like even pages like this where you see it's in a low lit environment. The inking and coloring on it is done very well. And again, it kind of reminded me of Spawn. It also kind of reminded me of an old cartoon, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called, but there was a line of kids' toys that were geared for boys. It was kind of the male version of Polly Pocket, and there was a cartoon based on it. For the life of me, I can't remember what the cartoon was called, but it had very similar artwork and design style as what you see right here. The design of the clowns is done exceptionally well too, and I was really impressed with overall how the story turned out. I would say, if anything, you would want to pick the book up yourself, give it a read, see if you enjoy it yourself. The last thing Spot wants to do is start giving away any plot points to the story itself. But I certainly want to commend Jarrod L. Dodson for releasing this, for doing something that really Spot has been wanting to do for the longest time, is producing his own comic book. To see someone like Jarrod being able to actually produce this and make it available to you guys out there, definitely, I would say, give it a chance, pick it up if you can. This was just my little review. This was a book Spot. Today we were having a look at the Jarrod L. Dodson's Dead Clowns. And again, I'm going to provide all the crucial information down below, so not only do you want to pick up the Dead Clowns comic, but if you want to also follow the review lab, all the links will be down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.